Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of 2000's Represent. We're finishing up this cycle of 2001 with a video game, or computer game, I should say. In this episode, we're talking about Aliens vs. Predator 2. So just an absolutely fantastic first-person shooter. I remember playing just this game just pretty much non-stop. It came out in 2001, but I picked it up in 2002 when I got a new PC. That new PC, I think this is going to be super dated, but it was I believe, a 1.7 gigahertz, like Pentium 3 maybe. Don't remember what the RAM was. It was either 256 megabytes of RAM or maybe 512. I'm thinking it was 256 because the computer I got after that had, I think, 512 as its like default RAM, and maybe like a 32 gigabyte or maybe 64 gigabyte video card. Don't remember exactly the video card or the RAM, but was running Windows XP. This here, like I said, just a fantastic first-person shooter. Probably my favorite game in the Alien versus Predator series of first-person shooter series, I should say, because a while back we covered the arcade game of Alien versus Predator, and then I believe I think it was 2010 maybe, Sega did their own kind of take on Alien versus Predator as well. I thought that game was pretty good, but AVP2 is probably my favorite out of that batch of first-person shooters. The first one is good, but this one kind of just knocks it out of the park and improves upon everything that the original Alien versus Predator first-person shooter did. I think that came out in like 99 maybe. And then, yeah, this was 2001. So I have my notes here about it. And then, of course, we're going to get into the gameplay. And something unique I'm going to do with the gameplay is I'm going to turn off pretty much all the lights in here. And I'm going to just play with this flashlight kind of like over there. And I tried seeing what it looked like in complete darkness, and it doesn't look great. But I think to add to the kind of spookiness and the creepiness of the game, we're going to play in mostly darkness with just a little bit of light from this little flashlight. But we'll get to that in a moment once we get to the gameplay. Let me get to the notes here. So Alien vs. Predator 2 was first released October 30th, 2001. Like I said, picked it up in 2002. Played a ton of it. I was in a multiplayer squad for a while. Don't remember what the name of the squad even was. But yeah, we were in basically like a league. I think it was like a GameSpy to have like matches get made. The multiplayer in this game is absolutely fantastic. The game, it takes a little bit of kind of like finagling to get the game to run on modern systems. Like you need to install, I believe, a bunch of like custom patches and things like that. I don't know if the multiplayer works anymore. Like I tried loading the game up, and it does show some servers, but it shows all those servers at no player population. Yeah, because I believe Sierra took or whatever company took the servers offline like years and years ago. But yeah, it did continue through like fan support. Cool thing with the game is there's 3 different campaigns that all have like intersecting story points. So you have the Marine campaign, you have the Alien campaign, and you have the Predator campaign. And all of them play very differently. The Marine is pretty much a straightforward, just first-person shooter. Probably my favorite campaign in the game because I find it to be the scariest. Because you walk into a room and like all of a sudden like an alien drops from the ceiling or flies out of a vent or something like that. So I always found the Marine campaign levels in these games to be my favorite just because I love the movie Aliens, and just like the spooky, creepy atmosphere of exploring these areas that have been kind of infested with aliens, and also then you have predators that are like hunting the aliens down and stuff like that. So yeah, 3 separate campaigns that all have intersecting plot points, which is great. The Alien is a very fun campaign because you actually start off as a facehugger. From what I remember, it's been a while since I played the Alien campaign, but you start off as a facehugger and you're in this like cargo box, like you're being smuggled basically, and the box falls over and opens, and then you have to find a victim that's kind of isolated. So basically, if you do it around other people, you just get blasted. but you have to then implant an embryo into that character. You then hatch out as a chest burster, and as a chest burster, you're still too weak to really do anything. So you have to kind of like walk around and hide and feed on stuff in order to grow into like the drone alien that we all know from the films and other games. The Predator has its own campaign with its cool weaponry. It has like its shoulder blaster. It has the don't know what they call it, but the disc, like the blade disc thing, and stuff like that. I remember the blade disc in multiplayer being pretty broken because you could like lock onto enemies, and you could throw that thing like across the map and just like, and I think it was like a one hit kill in the game. So if you hit something with that disc, you could just basically annihilate somebody. And it was able to like go like super far, which is kind of crazy. So we have here, different campaigns. Multiplayer was absolutely fantastic. You had all these levels from obviously from this game, but you also had levels inspired by other area or levels from the Alien films. I remember that one of my favorite levels, forget what it was called, but it was supposed to be the Leadworks from Alien 3. So like it's very like labyrinth like, and it's kind of like where the finale of Alien 3 takes place. Let me see here. So yeah, the multiplayer was fantastic. They shut down the servers, I guess, in 2008, but there's a thing called the Master Server Patch, which is a thing that allows you to potentially to continue playing multiplayer. It's been a while since I installed that patch like several years ago, and I haven't played multiplayer recently because, like I said, it shows all the server lists with 0 players in there. But I did play some when I first got back into the game, like years ago, trying this patch out, and it works pretty well. I don't know if maybe I need to be in Primal Hunt to do multiplayer, because Primal Hunt was the expansion for this game that came out in 2002. So AVP2 came out in 2001, and they did the Primal Hunt expansion in 2002, which added in some other campaigns, some more maps, things like that. It's a pretty cool expansion. You had different classes for the characters. Let me actually just pull these, see if I have these loaded up here. So yeah, let me just check out the classes. I had the kind of thing loaded up. So if you're playing the aliens, you start off as a face hugger. In multiplayer, there was a thing, I believe it was called Alien Life Cycle, and it was a thing where basically you would start off as a face hugger and then have to implant another player. You would then be a chest burster for a little bit, and then you would grow to be an alien. That was an option you could toggle in online play, or you could just straight up, if you're playing as an alien, just choose one of the aliens. So there's the face hugger, again the chest burster. You have the drone, which is kind of your standard alien, and I think the runner alien, which is inspired by the alien from Alien 3. That one is the fastest of the aliens, but it also is the weakest against weapons, so that's kind of how they balance it out. And then there's the Pred Alien. I remember the Pred Alien feeling completely broken in the online play, because the Pred Alien could like leap like super far. Like you would like, I remember like one level, it's like these buildings that like face downward, and I remember getting killed by a Pred Alien that was like on the ground, and while I was up on like the roof of a building, and it could like, the Pred Alien can basically fly, from what I remember. And then there's the Praetorian Alien, which is essentially supposed to be the Queen's Royal Guard. It looks more like the Queen. It has a kind of a resistance to most small arms fire, so like pistols and the rifles. I remember playing multiplayer years ago when the game came out, taking a player out with a pistol, one of these Praetorians out with a pistol, and the player in chat was like, "I thought these things were resistant to like whatever weapons," and I was like, "Well, resistant doesn't mean it's immune to it." So it just takes a lot more regular kind of fire from the pistols and the pulse rifles to take out a Praetorian. The Marine classes, I think you just have some basic first-person shooter stuff here. You had a specialist class, you had a demolitionist, heavy weapons. And then there was like, I think in one of the patches they added in the exosuit, which is like a mech suit. It's like a power loader, but not quite the same. And then we take a look at the Predator classes. You have your basic standard Predator, there's the heavy Predator, and then the assault Predator. So those are your basic multiplayer classes in the game. I think in multiplayer you had teams of, it was aliens, not aliens. It was aliens, and then there was 2 human teams. There was, I forget what it was called, but there were the Marines, and then there was like the corporate team. Forget what they were actually called, but it was like basically like the corporate people that were like, don't know if it was Weyland-Yutani, it probably was. And then you had the Predator. So aliens, Predators, Marines, and the corporate sector group. And based on who you were playing as, you had different weapons. You had like the smart gun, you had the shotgun. I love the shotgun in this game because you could do your normal shotgun fire, but you could also toggle the alt mode, the alt fire, and I think it did slugs, so basically like bullets essentially. And I remember like basically that thing could, if you were at close range, you could shred an alien with the slugs pretty quickly. What else do we have here? We got the classes. The game came out to pretty good reviews. Let me actually just bring those reviews up now. So let's see here. So Metacritic has the game rated at an 85 out of 100. Allgame gave it a 4.5 out of 5. Computer Gaming World, 4.5 out of 5 as well. Eurogamer, only a 6 out of 10 from them. Game Informer with a 9.25, 9.925 out of 10 from Game Informer. GamePro, 4.5 out of 5. Game Revolution, a B+. GameSpot comes in with an 8.7. GameSpy with 78%. GameZone with a 9 out of 10. 8.2 from IGN. PC Gamer, an 86%, and a 4 out of 5 from XPlay. So overall, pretty good reviews for the game. Like I said, it's an absolutely classic first-person shooter. I remember, like I said, buying this in 2002 and playing the absolute heck out of it for several months over the course of 2002. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch our camera over. We're going to jump into our gameplay. I'm going to turn all these lights off here, and we're going to basically just use this flashlight as our main source of light for this, to kind of add to the ambience of just the kind of spookiness of the Alien versus Predator series. So we'll be right back with that. All right, and we are now back in Alien vs. Predator 2. Yeah, I do have the master server patch. I don't know if multiplayer will work. I don't know if we can, because if you go to multiplayer internet and you gotta find games, all these servers have no players. I don't know if there's a way to refresh that, but we're gonna jump into our campaigns first. So here you have your campaign selections. Here your Marine, your Predator, your Alien, or Custom. We're going to go with Marine here. So Unwelcome Guest is the first level. Play it on normal. Let it load in here. Resolution on the game isn't great. Like I said, it took a little bit of finagling to get this to even be somewhat filmable for this, or recordable for this video here. So we have our Marine ship approaching this planet.
Hurry up, Frosty. We ain't got all day.
Don't you have work to do?
Everybody's waiting on you. Heck, I even prepped your gear for you. Isn't that nice of me?
Thanks, Duke. I'll remember who's asked to pull out of the fire first when everything goes to hell.
Duke, we have an operation to run here. Quit flirting and get back to work. Commander on the deck?
Gather round and listen up. 6 weeks ago, the Weyland-Yutani Corporation lost contact with a research facility on LV-1201. We're here to find out why. Duke, what are we looking at?
A suicide mission. Hell, we're still short 8 soldiers and our synthetic after that last drop. Half our equipment's out of commission.
There's time pressure involved, and we won the distance lottery. Skip the commentary and tell us what we're dealing with.
The basic layout is 2 heavily fortified installations, primary operations complex, and forward observation pods. The sites are connected by a secured tunnel network.
Johnson, flight plan.
Not much to work with, sir.
I vote for an airstrike, sir.
Negative. The higher-ups want the site intact, survivors or not. We're cleared for light and medium munitions, but no heavy stuff. That means no airstrikes and no Alice. Sorry, Harrison.
We're supposed to evac survivors?
Our orders are to put out fires, then dig in and wait for the 6th.
Assuming we last that long.
Beta section will remain here until the ground position is secure.
All right, boys, let's roll.
All right, so Okay, so let's jump into the game here. Alright, so let it load. Okay, so training, turn that off. So yeah, you have your pulse rifle, you got your knife, and you got your pistol. Let's load up our pulse rifle here.
Run a bypass.
Alright, so we gotta hack this door.
I got movement.
Harrison, scout ahead. We'll cover you.
Alright, so that caved in. That thing got killed. That guy got killed.
Oh, God! No!
Let's go over here. All right, you got a predator in there. You got the laser sight there.
Blackwell, report. There was an explosion. I think we lost Harrison. Negative. I'm still reading normal life signs. Maybe his transmitter got knocked out. Sir, there's no way we're getting through this rubble. Understood. Fall back to the LZ. Harrison, if you can hear me, head for the POC and get the power online, or we're in big trouble.
Nope, can't go that way. What the? That got blown up. Objectives, locate primary operations and do not kill Marines. Alright. Okay, let's see where we gotta go. Thought I saw directions on here. Was this here? Northern landing and primary operations. All right, let's go over here. What was that? That person got flung from over there? Let's see, that's where I just came from. So I was going this way. So yeah, I don't know if those were people that were part of my group or people that were already on this planet?
Major McCain, we've reached the southeast entrance. Doesn't look like anybody's home. Security systems are offline.
We're picking up some scattered energy sources. Probably emergency backups. Still no response on the emergency channel, sir. Keep trying. Paul, proceed to the power core.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're airborne. Harrison, I hope to God you're still on track.
Alright, here's a building, looks like. What's this? Pulse rifle, use the fire key to trigger the assault rifle and alt fire to trigger the grenade launcher, alright? Okay, we can hack that. What is? Oh, definitely predators here for sure. Because in Predator 2, you see people skinned like that, hung up. Alright, let's hack this. Okay, cool. Gotta...
Major, we're at the power core.
How's it look?
Okay. Duke is restarting the system.
Looks like the whole system was shut off. So once the main grid is online, we'll still have to reset the local relays to get the lights back on in each sector.
We could go in there.
Find a landing bay and get the systems online so we can land.
Alright, let's explore this area.
We have to assume you won't make it.
That's off, alright. There's somebody or something near me. Yeah, like the motion tracker just makes the game feel scary because you always get these pings of stuff that's near you. It could be your allies, it could be enemies. I have no idea what it's actually focusing on. Alright, let's go over here then. Shoulder lamp. Alright, so that's our flashlight, basically. Bats. Some kind of bugs or something. I want to explore over here first. Okay, let's come back to this spot. Let's go over here again and explore up there. Oh, did not mean the fire. Alright, whatever. Oh no, that's just a loop. Yeah, we went the right way the first time. We gotta see if we can get the power back on this way.
Major, looks like the generator has been reset. That's gotta be Harrison.
Frosty, get that landing beacon online.
Okay, so we got that objective done. Power the auxiliary generator, so that's on. Don't think I can go in there. What's the next one? Activate the landing beacon. All right. Or here's another generator. Oh no, that's the same one. I just went in a circle, I guess. Whoa. Is that an alien? No, just some power cords. I got burned by the steam. Okay, and looks like you got a battery level on the lamp here. So I think we need to backtrack. All right, here we go. Okay, so there's got to be, this looks like the landing pad, so I need to find some controls for a landing beacon, I guess. Nope, can't go in there. That's supposed to be, I think that's supposed to be acid from the alien. Okay. So we got to find the computer in here to turn on the landing beacon. Just a map or some blueprints.
There's the beacon. Alright, hold on to something.
We got the... Okay, we got the beacon, and now we need to report to the Major. Alright, let's go find him. Turn the lamp off, and the lamp will, the battery recharges, it looks like. So yeah, we came in through here. I think this is the Major here.
Good work, Marine. Harrison, find the nearest security office and restore the defense grid for the bay. Shugi, Blackwell, this dropship is our lifeline. Don't let anything get near it. Am I understood?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Security station, all right. This area, yeah, this area is now open. Alright, got some flares. Locked. We got movement. We came up that way. I think I'm going the wrong. Oh, jeez. Could that be hacked? Nope. Let's go back up this way. Did I already come through here? Oh, geez. Okay.
Junction of corridor 1C and 1D.
1C and 1D.
Entry
All right.
clear. Signs of gunfire, though. Damage from explosives, probably frag grenades. I'm not seeing bodies.
Okay. Let's let this recharge.
No way. Somebody tell me that's just a boot. That better be a boot. Hey, it's a boot.
Anything down this way? No. We'll go that way for now.
Corridor 1F. Clear. Proceeding towards the core. Hey, slow down there, Duke.
I think I got some armor pickup. We got a hole. Obviously, probably aliens have been around here because of the acid. What is that? Just a piece of tape. Yeah, definitely alien activity around here. Well, I wonder if I'm even going the right way. But- Don't think I can get through that. Can I get through this one? I can maybe at least go to the side of it.
Heads up, team. This area's seen definite heat.
Oh. We gotta hack this thing here.
I've got movement.
Hold your position, team. Give me a direction.
All around, sir.
Yep, I think they're getting slaughtered. I gotta get out of here. Oh, there's the aliens. Jesus. Shift is crouch. Yep.
They're everywhere. Form up. Forget the drop zone. Watch out.
Batteries are dead.
The ceiling. The ceiling.
Red tape, pull back to our position. Reading new telemetry now.
Roger, sir. Watch out, Jones.
Harrison, get back here. We're pulling out.
Pulling back in good order, sir. It's really hot.
Prep for liftoff. Harrison, you've got 2 minutes tops. Move.
Okay, how do we? How do I get out of here? Any? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's head back. We got some health. Let's get out of there. Oh, I did not need to grenade myself. And I am dead. Yep, I was killed, and we didn't save. So let's go back now. Let's actually try the alien campaign. We'll go normal. No, that was a blast. I love the Marine campaign. Probably my favorite campaign in the game. Yeah, this is where you start off as an alien.
I instructed you to have this shipment stowed by night.
Let's skip through these.
Warning. Contaminant detected in cargo hold.
So yeah, I am now the face hugger. So you can leap. Think of the aliens as they can scale walls. I had to do that to get up there. Jump. And I can climb on that. Let's see where I could go. I think we got to get into the vents. Okay, left shift to climb walls. Alright. Yeah, I always get like vertigo or it feels weird playing as the aliens because you always are... You're upside down and you're getting inverted. Can you get onto it that way? So I think you basically just had to get into the vents, I think. this. Alright, I think we're up here now. Alright.
Get the hell out of my way. Sorry, sir. Don't sass me, soldier. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Navigation vision, is it V? Okay, yeah. Oh, I got chopped up by the fan. Let's try that again. Forgot that this game has no auto, basically no auto save.
Warning. Contaminant detected in cargo hold.
Okay, so where was the thing I gotta climb? Here we are. Okay, so we came in over here.
Get the hell out of my way. Sorry, sir. Don't sass me, soldier. Sorry, sir.
Oh, what the? Okay, alien vision, we got that going. Okay, so if we go up there, we get chopped by the fan. Okay, normal vision, you can see a blue arrow at the bottom of the screen. You're walking on the ground. All right. Well, that kind of helps you get you your orientation, I guess. So if I go up there, I get chopped, right? Is it every time? Okay, so we came in from over here. Yep, we get chopped that way, so. Okay, let's go alien one more time. Let's launch it.
Cargo vessel arrived.
I instructed you to have this.
Warning. Contaminant detected in cargo
So I don't know if there's a way to turn that fan off.
Get the hell out of my way. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
We're going to try this one more time, and if this doesn't work, we're going to then try to load into the Predator levels. Okay, so we get shot by the fan if we go up there. Is there a way to turn the fan off? I wonder if there's a way to... Or if I came from the wrong direction. Let me just see here. Is that a thing I could jump into? Or is that where I came from? So yeah, let's try to get up there. Oh, it's gonna be kind of tricky because you get like a weird like vertigo going up that. Am I in it? I don't think I am I? Basically, we have to get here. Or was already in there. Oh yeah, I just came from this area. I wonder if I have to go somewhere else. Because, yeah, I think I'm just backtracking now, so I think I was going the right direction. Unless there's something over here. And the facehugger doesn't really have any kind of attacks. It just has, it like can latch onto something once you find the host, but... Yeah, so I think we were going the right direction. Guess we can follow that pipe. Might be, can we follow that pipe up here? Maybe. Check the ceiling, see if there's anything in there. There isn't. I'm trying to see if there's just a... I know I'm going to get sliced if I go up there. Or wait, what's this? So we came from here. There we go.
You're not getting paid to daydream. Can't you find something useful to do?
Yes, sir.
Is it necessary to stand right in the middle of the corridor?
No, sir.
That guy has
Idiot.
issues.
No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
I think I just came from that way. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why aren't you men at your usual posts?
Sir, Sergeant Cole said...
I don't care what Sergeant Cole said. This isn't your post.
Yes.
That's what I thought you said. Now get out of my sight.
Okay, is there... Okay, let's see.
Somebody get maintenance down here to fix this freaking door.
Okay, I think we're going the right way. Can these be broken at all? I don't think so. Alright, now we're dropping below here. And I think now we need to find somebody that's isolated. And from what I remember, it's a guy...
hacked the system, I'm serious.
It's a guy sleeping.
Just drop it already.
We're talking about permanent changes to the database. Duty rosters, inventory, specimen samples, all kinds of stuff.
Did you check the log?
No record. Whoever did this was a pro. I'm betting it was one of Rykov's cronies.
What do you have against that guy anyway?
We can't do them because there's two of
He got
them.
kicked out of the military.
He didn't get kicked out. He was honorably discharged for medical reasons. One of the bears told me.
You believe a mercenary? Look, the point is that someone's been messing with the system.
Yeah, and my point is, it's better if someone
Actually, we are going to save this, because if I die again, I don't want that to happen.
else makes the report. Why get
Let's see if it's saved. Alright, we got it.
involved? Did it happen on your shift?
Now that you mention it.
Besides, you bring the heat down your own dumb ass, I'm gonna get burned too.
Don't know if we can get past that. Okay. I mean, I think that was inevitable that we're going to take some damage from that.
You going on duty?
Yeah.
Hold up a sec. Let me grab my coat.
Alright, let's get over here. Got electricity going on. Okay, so we came in through here. Yeah, so it says don't attack people if they're surrounded by other people. Okay.
When's your tour up?
5 months.
That's not too bad.
I'm thinking about doing another one.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to beat the money.
Just don't forget it's hazard pay.
This guy isolated? They're not.
Come on!
Was I seen? I don't think I was. I can get up there. Okay, I'm kind of getting vertigo. All right. There are ways to just not move. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, I think that's where we came from. Where am I now? All right. Okay, let's get back up there. We may have to go up there again. Here's the lab. There's nobody in it. Okay, so I think we were on the right track with this. So let's try that again. No, you gotta hold shift down, I guess. Where am I supposed to go? So let's see here. Anywhere else on the ceiling I can get to? So let's... There's nothing over here. Oh no, here we go. No, yeah, I was already in here. Okay, is this a different spot from where I was? No, I was already here. Well, let's... Okay, so there's that. We were already there. Okay, well, so I was already here, right? Yeah. So let's go back in there. I think I'm on the right track, but... Okay. Let's go all the way to the top. That's where we started. I have no idea where we're going here, so let's see what we can do. Back to level 1. Is that a thing I can interact with? Nope. I wonder if there's like a door I could, like if I could activate doors. I don't think I can. That's the lab. Got this lab. Yeah, I don't think I could do anything on the roof of this lab. And I did initially drop in from here, right? Let me see. But yeah, at that point, I think I'm backtracking too far. Yeah, as far as I know, the alien can't actually activate switches. So the lab is down here. Come out that way. That door, I don't think I can open. We got this over here, this over here. Can I climb this? No, those windows are shut. And I know the solution to this is probably super obvious, because in these old first-person shooters, it's always like a thing that you overlook that is the thing that you actually need. Okay, so that's the entrance. That's right where we came in. Yeah, I was already there, so I don't think I could do anything here. Okay, so that's... There's nothing further up, right? I mean, there has to be something this way, right? There's got to be something that I'm overlooking. Like something very obvious. Like if I could break through that, because I can see there's vents below it. Okay, that's where we came out of. Let's look at the controls for the aliens. Maybe I'm missing something. Pounce, walk, crouch. Crouch. I mean, I don't think crouching would do anything here. Yeah, because the facehugger is already... Oh, is that it? Jeez. Alright, come on. How did I miss that? Alright.
This thing's fried.
Yep. So what's next?
We should probably check up on the motion tracker out by vehicle maintenance.
Start to fix that. Heads up.
Yep, they absolutely saw me. Alright, and we're killed. So there I am. Alright, we're going to now do some Predator levels here.
It's gotta be.
So Predator's got your blade, slash. They can charge their slash with that. What else we had? That's our zoom.
The energy surge came from this general area.
I'm not reading anything now.
Well, there was definitely something here very recently.
Blake, Fisher, check out that old observation post.
Going on?
Probably not worth the hunting targets for them. Hunt down human prey. All right. Can I get back into the trees? Got zooms. So the weapon is Q and E, or Q and Z. All right. So that's the Predator rifle. So right now I just have the rifle and the claws. And I'm out of ammo on that. Alright, though. I think I've done a good bit of this game. Absolute blast. Got lost in the alien level quite there, but I also, like an idiot, fired a grenade at the ground in the marine level. But the marine levels have always been my favorite in these games. But that is going to do it for now. So we'll be back again in a week or so. And we'll be jumping back into 2002. So this wraps up this cycle of 2001. So remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Take care and have a good one. See ya.